Hello, welcome to JMW's Inside Man YouTube channel from JMW Solicitors. Please subscribe to the channel, like this video, and keep the conversation going in the comments section as well. Now, the Big Brother Watch organisation has complained to the Information Commissioner's Office, the UK regulator of data protection, about the Co-op and their use of facial recognition technology. David Smith is a partner within JMW Solicitors and specialises in data protection law. So, David, what exactly has happened?
Basically, what's happened is Co-op has installed facial recognition technology in 35 of their stores. Now, the police have been using this technology for a while on the streets, and they generally use it to try and identify people quickly in crowds. And what they're looking for is people who've got outstanding warrants and so on. And some people disagree with that. I mean, you can take different views, but the reality is when the police use this technology, they then immediately go and talk to the people, work out whether the facial recognition technology is right or wrong, and they don't keep the records. Co-op, by contrast, appears to be, one, doing this without telling people, and obviously their position and the police's position is rather different. Two, they appear to be keeping the records for up to 2 years, which they probably shouldn't be doing. And three, they're probably not doing that much investigation, but what they're basically trying to do is blacklist people from their stores, and then use facial recognition technology to enforce those blacklists.
And I live not 5 minutes walk away from a Co-op store, albeit I live up in the northwest and these are all Co-op stores in the south. But as a more general point, do I have a choice as a consumer to not be recorded?
Well, Co-op would say you could go somewhere else, but I mean, in practice, no. If you're going to walk into the store, the facial recognition technology is going to try and take a note of your face. The problem with these things is one, there is some evidence this technology is not very good and is pretty bad for false positives. The other problem, of course, is once you should be told about this, and I don't know whether Co-ops how much information Co-op is giving you before you walk into the store. But three, you ought to be able to tell Co-op that you don't want the data to be processed. But the problem with that, of course, is they've already processed it before you've told them about it, because it's not as if you can go in with your, I don't know, your hands over your face and then say to somebody, turn off the facial recognition technology. You're going to have to go around the store and then write to them afterwards and ask them to delete it. And Co-op might well succeed before the eyes here, but they're going to have to demonstrate that this is a legitimate use of this technology, and it's certainly approaching what we would probably consider to be the fringe of this use at the moment. I think it's probably inevitable that people will try to make more use of this kind of technology as it gets more inserted. I mean, you know, you can see how much further you can take it. I recall watching a Tom Cruise movie where they're using it to present people with customized adverts as they step off the underground in that thing, and addressing them by their names. So you can see for a lot of businesses, the potential of this technology is immense, but they're going to have to justify what is an incredibly intrusive piece of technology that essentially identifies you, and show that is entirely legitimate and worthwhile. I suspect Co-op's going to have to probably tweak their use a bit on this occasion.
And there's lots of businesses up and down the country, maybe not as big as the Co-op, that do worry about data protection and how they process and control data. How can you help businesses?
Yeah, we provide a full suite of advice here at JMW, and we've got pretty wide experience with a fairly long list of complex use cases in all kinds of industries, retail, property, and so on and so forth. We can advise both on the EU flavour of data protection as well as the UK version, and we've got connections with people further afield to talk about the US and other countries that have data protection laws. So we can help quite a bit.
David, thank you very much for your insight. And if you'd like to speak to David for more information, you can email insideman@jmw.co.uk or call 0161 82 81 999. Please also subscribe to the JMW Inside Man YouTube channel from JMW Solicitors for all the latest legal news, insights and tips. I'm Dominic Walker, JMW's Inside Man.